Love yourself first, and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. Hey Mink Babes, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine, aka Jazzy's Minks, and today we are going to be doing a review on the company ISEE Hair on Aliexpress. Now, before we get into anything, this video is not sponsored. I purchased everything in this video with my own money. This video will also include a few hair care tips. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. So I purchased this hair on March 11th of this year, and I ordered 4 straight bundles of 28 inches with a straight 16-inch closure. The hair came in its natural black color. I'll show you all the packaging that it came in. This is the packaging that it came in. It came with a few hair care tips on how to take care of the hair, and this was like the bangle that was wrapped around the bundle. They give you like a little pamphlet and stuff with their phone number, WhatsApp, and Messenger on the back. And it just gives you like a little code, a little coupon code on here. And these are the bags that the bundles came in. They came in the regular, normal bags. So overall packaging was really nice. Shipping, it took about 3 days. Now for me, shipping was a little difficult for me because I have a P.O. box, and you know, with all this quarantine and coronavirus going around, it was a little harder for me to get my package. I had to end up picking my package up at my local Walgreens because Walgreens has a FedEx pickup. It was shipped by FedEx. So Walgreens has a FedEx pickup, and I had to pick it up at Walgreens because the facility that my P.O. box is at is closed, and I guess the person couldn't get in, so they had to deliver it somewhere else. And so this hair did come the regular natural color. I ended up processing this hair in order to get it this red color. So in order to get it this red color, I bleached it first. And when I bleached it, it wasn't dry, it wasn't brittle, it wasn't shedding a whole lot either. I barely got any shedding after I bleached it, which is very surprising because some hair that I have bought, you know, when you tend to process it sometimes, it can get dry and very brittle. And once I washed it and conditioned it, it still wasn't like dry. So after I washed it, put a little conditioner on it, combed through it, it was still in good condition like as I first got it. It was bouncy, it was flowy, it was still soft. I loved it. So after that, I ended up using the L'Oreal High Color highlights in red, and that's how I got this red color. Now the top did turn out a little darker because when I bleached the closure was like a level down from the bundles, but it still turned out good and it worked out well. And after I colored it, it wasn't dry or brittle. It was the same as it was when I bleached it, and I basically did the same process, washed it and conditioned it after I colored it. And after coloring, I just made it into a wig after that. So naturally this hair is straight, but when you do wet it, it'll wave up. And this is not my first time purchasing from ISEE Hair. This is like one of my favorite companies on Aliexpress. I purchased several bundles from them and I've made them into wigs, and they've still lasted. I've had hair from ISEE Hair that has lasted over a year. So this is a really good vendor overall. This is some really good hair. So after that, I made it into a wig and I wore it straight for a little while. I'll insert some pictures of how it looks straight. And one thing I can say about these bundles, you get what you pay for. Although these bundles are 28 inches, they were really, really long. Like this is more of like 30 inches. Like this is past my butt. This is the longest hair that I have ever gotten. Now, usually I get like 26 inches. Those are my favorite lengths I usually get. I always usually get 26 inches. But this time I wanted to try something a little longer. And it's long. And the closure, even though it was like a 16-inch, it was more like a 20-inch closure. The closure was very long. So if you do purchase bundles from them, they're going to be really, really long. They may seem longer than what you basically thought you were getting, which is good. And then after it, I curled it. I usually use the wand curl it. I use the Got To Be Glued Freeze Spray to help them hold a little bit. And I use a 1-inch curling wand. And that's another thing. Any hair that you do get, you do have to take care of it. What I do to take care of this hair, I usually just put some oils or something on it. So I've only been wearing this hair for about a few weeks now, but if you would all like an update on this hair, then you could just comment down below. So most of all, I've talked about all the good things about this hair. I really don't have a lot of bad things to say about this hair. The only con about this hair would be it just gets frizzy. That's about it. And in order to keep frizz down, I use an oil and I use the Got To Be hairspray, and it works perfectly fine after. When I flat iron it, I use just the face method with the comb. And when I curl it, I just spray it down with some hairspray, comb it through, and I curl it with my curling wand. But that's about the only con that I have with this hair. Everything else is fine. Like I said before, the hair washes pretty good. It's not very dry. The hair is very soft, flowy. All you need to take care of this hair is you need a good shampoo and conditioner and a good oil. So it's pretty easy to take care of for the most part. If you're going to put heat in it, make sure you use a heat protectant. You can use a heat protectant of your choice. And don't put the flat iron or curling wand on a high heat. I would say don't put it past 400. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this hair. Now, before I end this video, these lashes are 25 milliliter lashes, and I'm considering adding these to my lash line. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a lash company called Jazzy's Minks. I'll list all the information down below. But I need a name for these lashes, y'all. So y'all gotta help me out. So if y'all comment down below any ideas that y'all have for the lash name, just put it down in the comments below. So that's the end of my video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Mink Babes.